Hi everyone, it's another session of Sarah Says from Cousin Sarah Productions. We're living in a very difficult and challenging time, and I thought about a scripture from Timothy that says we should not have a spirit of fear, but that God has given us a spirit of power and love and a good and sound mind, or self-discipline. And it reminded me of an incident during another epidemic in this very country. 1953, I was 8 years old, and polio was rampant. Yes, polio. We don't even think about it anymore. You get a shot when you're a baby and you're immune for your life. But at that time, polio was endemic across this country. It was summertime, and it's carried by water and through food that people had touched. So they closed all the beaches along Lake Michigan in Chicago, where I lived. They closed all the beaches on the sand dunes in Indiana. But that was a different time. And my mother and I had to go out and do things. There were no branch banks where you could do it. You couldn't photograph checks and deposit them. You couldn't have groceries delivered. We had to go out into the world together. And I remember that she used to carry in her purse a bar of soap wrapped, I believe it was in wax paper. We might have had saran wrap then, I don't know. And a wet face cloth wrapped in aluminum foil. And she carried alcohol, rubbing alcohol. And we would have to go out and get on the bus and go places, go to the bank, go pay the light bill, go to the grocery store. And I would go with her. And we would go and do what we had to do. And she said, don't touch the rail on the bus. And if we ever had to stop anywhere, like to get something to eat, we would go in the bathroom. She'd take out her bar of soap. Don't touch the face bowl. Don't touch the fixtures. We would wash our hands dry on the face towel she had in her purse and go on about our business. When we got back home, she would make me take off everything I had on, and it would either go into the wash or it would go out on the back porch in the sunshine to kill all the germs. That's what we had to do to survive. That was not a spirit of fear, but using her good mind, using her power in the right way. And then the true test came. My grandfather died, her father, in Alabama, and there was a choice to be made. I was 8. She couldn't leave me at home by myself. My father worked all day. There was nobody to leave me with. So either I went with her to Alabama or she stayed home. And after a lot of discussions, she decided to stay home and miss her own father's funeral. She took a lot of flack for that, but she used her power and her sound mind to make a decision based on love in a time of trial. And that's what we have to do. There will be another chance to go to Disney. There will be another spring break. There will be another cherry blossom festival. For me, there will be another trip to Vegas to see Earth, Wind, and Fire. But right now, we have to use our sound mind and our power to have love enough in our hearts to stay home. Sarah says, use your love and your power and your sound mind that God gave you. And we're going to get through this thing. Peace.